What up, though? What up, though? What up, though? Welcome back to No Blood, No Foul. Got the gang with me like always. What up, fellas?
Sir.
What up, though?
Man, state your name for the people, man.
Fago.
It's your boy J Blood.
I'm Uncle Smooth, man. And hey, today we got a special guest in the building.
Sir.
One of the coldest out the city, making waves all around the world. Indeed. I want y'all to clap your hands right now. Give it up for Shabazz and this motherfucker, man.
For sure.
What up, man? Welcome to No Blood, No Foul, bro.
Man, it's an honor to be here, man.
Hey,
I appreciate
sure,
y'all
bro.
having me for sure, man.
All day, man. It's a blessing to have you here, man. But before we start anything, got one question for you, bro. How long you got to move that off-white before you can get some Louis V? You know what I'm saying? Talk to me.
I know,
You know about that?
Ask, I mean, damn, I can't even say who to ask, but that was like a, like a
Play on word.
shout out to Virgil.
Oh, yeah, that shit was hard, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, we rock with you up here, man. We know you locked in with Joe, so I appreciate you pulling up, man. But is you a hoops head, bro? That's the first thing we got to ask. Is you a hoops head?
Man, I love hoops, man. I
Word.
love basketball, man. I grew up hooping. I was a hooper before I was a rapper, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And I was dedicated as a young nigga, you know what I'm saying? So, like, and I'm good at rap, feel me? So
Got you.
I think I still got it a little bit out there. On
All
the
right, so
hoop.
hey, man, talk to me, man. Who your game like, bro?
yeah.
Who your game like? Give me two comparisons. You know what I'm saying?
I'm like, damn.
Look, I'm like Luka mixed with Lil Jokic mixed with Lil Terry Mills. You know what I'm saying? I got that big man game. You know what I mean?
I'm like fat Kyrie, Kobe, Shaq, Allen Iverson.
Fat Kyrie, Shaq. And they call me Fat Steph, bro. I don't know. Hey, niggas can't shoot with me,
I ain't
bro.
want to say Steph because I don't want to put the. I gotta make it every time.
Oh no, I make it every time, man. I'm Fat Steph for
Because
sure.
I stopped hooping for a minute. You know what I'm saying? I stopped hooping, so I don't even know. I gotta warm up. That's why I say Allen Iverson. I gotta have a high shot volume.
Okay.
Maybe a low
You going to
field
the
goal
rest?
percentage.
You going
My
to the
field goal
rest?
percentage might be low, but
35
I'm gonna put some shots up. You know?
Straight up.
I got the moves. I might get it to you too. You know what I'm saying?
I might get
I got
it.
post control.
Yeah.
All that.
I turn around.
Oh, we gotta go hoop.
I'm about to say,
We
we
gotta
got-
go
hey,
hoop.
shit.
They gotta go
We
hoop.
got
I do a little
four.
something.
Shit, we low key. We got six. What's good? Y'all trying
I
to go
mean,
to LA
I know y'all
Fitness
ain't
with-
counting.
I ain't gonna run the three.
I know y'all ain't counting me, man.
Yeah, we
I'm
count you,
done.
bro.
You done?
I'm done.
We
I ain't
can't
gonna
get
lie.
out there, bro.
I played a nigga up to 3 last night. I'm hurting.
Hey, man, yeah, man. My like heel be up when I be hooping now. I'm getting older. Like I can't do the
You
same
already know
shit.
what we gotta
Say-
do, bro.
Play the
Some
fat
stretch-
shot.
Hey, pull up. You gotta get them stretches.
Don't work
in,
out
bro.
with this bad. I pulled the muscles stretches like doing that little what's it called? The little whatever, man. Stick to the music, bro, because you killing shit, bro.
I
So
appreciate it.
my first time kind of like, you know what I'm saying, you getting on my radar because I know you've been popping. And it was a long time before I found out about you because it was on, I think, the On the Radar freestyle or something like that.
Okay, yeah.
And that kind of like, I think it turned you up, but I don't know what it did for you. But like, talk about your grind that it took to get on that and get that look.
Shit, I was working a long ass time before I got to the On the Radar interview. I mean, that was a freestyle. That was just going to rap a song,
Got you.
know what I'm saying, from the mic. That wasn't even really like,
No real shit. Like,
I ain't even that. I mean, it was cool. Some more. I got new fans from it. I appreciate that. Like, you know what I'm saying. You got
I
hip
tapped
to it.
in.
You know, so more eyes got on it. But you
Yeah.
know, like it was so much.
you been grinding prior to that. Yeah.
So many projects and you know what I'm saying. Years in.
Yeah, that shit crazy because I think my brother put me on to you first, but like just
my
like
guy.
yeah, just
I
like
need a signed jersey number 27, by the way.
but like just like a week ago, I just flew out. I was just in LA for some business, and I was trying to stay in the hotel. I was having good meetings, all type of shit. My man pulled up on me. He trying to get me out the house. I mean, out the hotel. I'm like, man, we got everything free in here. That took me to Compton. I ain't trying to go to Compton. You know what I'm saying? I'm chilling. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, I'm not trying to
pull
be.
up.
You know what I'm saying? He like, man. So he take me to Compton. So we chilling, whatever. We pull up on his people. They playing all Samuel Shabazz. That's when I had posted it.
I love
I'm like, you know what I'm saying? But the way that the world work now, like that shit happened
Everybody,
fast. You know what I'm saying? I know you've been putting work in for a minute.
y'all
But,
somewhere with Coop City or something?
huh?
Y'all somewhere with Coop City or something in Compton?
Coop City. I don't even know what's
Oh,
that.
my bad.
No, you talking some other.
Damn. That's neat, though.
Yeah, but that shit was crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So that's why I was asking, like, because I knew just saying it that you had been popping. And I heard about, like, of course you was with Babyface and then Wavy Gang. But, like, talk about your start. You know what I'm saying? in the sense of like when you like, you know what, I'm gonna do this shit and I'm gonna put my mind to it. I'm gonna manifest what I want.
It's funny though. It's kind of crazy because it's almost like full circle. You probably was there during around them times. I remember growing up, I heard a lot of Malik and Joe and Chris Doug and all that hooping and all that shit. But all my old heads went to Cass and shit like that. So it was like a lot of y'all niggas hooping. So I started rapping, and when I get like a couple songs in, my pops was an artist, by the way. You know what I'm saying? My pops is an artist. I take that back. Not was, he is an artist.
What's his name, man? Name drop him right
Uncle
quick.
Sam. His name Uncle Sam. He was signed to Boyz II Men, like back in the day. He had a song called I Don't Never Want to
We'll
See
see
You.
you again.
Swear
Oh
to
shit.
God. Yeah.
Never ever see you.
I don't.
They well on my playlist,
So before we got to that though,
Okay.
where I was just starting that. Before that, I had went on tour with him and Destiny Child and Next and Boyz II Men when I was like 5, 6. So he was letting me introduce him, like go out on stage. When I say uncle, y'all say Sam. It's 20,000 people. So when I'm like y'all, I say uncle, y'all say Sam, uncle. It's 20,000 people saying Sam back to me. Like
So
I'm saying
that's
uncle,
how you-
they saying
that's
Sam to me. Like damn, this
Yeah.
shit rocking me. Like I got to get back. You know what I'm saying? So I was just trying to figure out how I was gonna get there from there. So like
At 5 and 6 though.
hell yeah,
That's
hell
crazy.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
crazy.
yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
I go by Uncle Smooth. I be like, when I say uncle, y'all say I do the same shit. Like what I used to when I get on stage. I do stand up or whatever. So
Okay.
that's crazy, bro.
That's hard.
And to get you to like, you know what I'm saying, at 5 and 6, you seeing that. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of it's kind of been in you from the jump for
They
real.
paid me $100 when I got off stage. Little face, 100. Little face. This was before the big faces came out.
Straight up.
Big ass suitcase full of dog shit. They peeled off 100 for me. I'm like, what
you
I
happy
gotta
as
do?
fuck.
I'm happy. I don't even really know what to do with this. What I'm about to fully do yet. What I'm about to do with
Foot Locker,
it. But
yeah.
no, my mind changed to how I get the dog shit in the suitcase. I'm getting one peeled
you.
off. Like.
You like where the
I know
rest
what I
going?
got to do to get the suitcase. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, it took a couple years of me trying to figure it out. Like when until I was about 8, 9, me and Diego sat in our classroom, made a rap in the class and shit.
Man,
And I took that back to him.
that's crazy.
He like, you gotta make a whole song, memorize every word before you go in the studio.
And then what? You
Man,
did
it
it.
took
And
me a couple more years after that because I was hooping.
Okay.
I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm trying to hoop. So then eventually I did it. I came up with I had this one rap that I came up with. I ain't had no hook verse or nothing, but this one rap. I remembered it by the time I was like 12 or some shit. And my guys just everywhere we went, I was rapping the shit. Everywhere we went, like I was rapping.
Same verse.
Same verse.
Yeah,
So I
straight
ended up
up.
rapping it for my pops one day, and next thing you know, he was calling me all day. He calling me back like, "Hey, rap the rap." He had somebody on three-way. Calling me at my auntie. Matter of fact, I'm at Diego house at the time. They calling me on their house phone like, "Hey, where Lil Sam at?" I get on the phone like, "All right, rap the rap." He got his man's on the phone. It's a producer or something like that. I rap him like, "Yeah, he hard." I did it all night till probably like then one day he came and got me like 1 a.m. We went in the studio. He done made a beat. I done rapped on it.
That's all right.
The song was weak though, but
Yeah, but that experience though.
we made
you know
that
what I'm
song
saying?
3 more times to get that bitch right though.
But that shit crazy, especially us living in like this time period now. Like they call it the like microwave generation. You know what I'm saying? Where you start rapping the next day, you upload it and you blowing up.
You got some
know what I'm
bread, you
saying?
can go get to it.
Right, but just hearing him talk about like where this shit started from and talking about Diego, you know what I'm saying? Like this go back some years. Like they well prepared for whatever they about to go after right now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what the youngins need to know. Like, man, this shit, it take time to become seasoned and to know. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I get from your music too. You ain't just
It makes sense. When you listen. Like,
you
telling
know
me
what
that,
he's
like,
saying. He's saying
that shit
something.
makes sense.
You know what I'm saying?
I was saying you to say, did you play in the Michigan High School All-Star game in like 2006 at Pontiac?
Nah, I don't know. That shit,
They had
2006. I had already
2006,
graduated.
2005,
I
some
graduated.
shit.
I'm an old head. I graduated in 2004.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
So it was probably some other niggas then like
Yeah, like 2006, that was like
Taiwan or something.
TP. Who else was that year?
Is that Petey? Or
PD might have been,
Petey.
yeah,
He
PD
was
that
06,
year.
right?
Yeah, I think so.
C. Doug was the year before.
Chris Duck,
Yeah,
Doug was
Chris
05.
Doug was 05.
he was 05.
Ramar Smith was probably 2006,
Yeah.
maybe. But yeah, talking about that, like who is like some of your favorite Detroit players of all time? Or your favorite?
My favorite Detroit players of all
Yeah.
time? Like the one who I think the hardest?
Yeah.
I'm going to give it to your brother.
You gonna go my brother?
Yeah, that nigga hard. I know you ain't want to hear that.
Talk to me.
No. Like, that's the thing about me and him is like,
He's still going. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
he's-
Like, he just got the big three.
You don't
out
want
there,
no smoke.
yeah.
Like,
and it's like, nigga, we be having we talk our shit to each other, but it's like, I like that. I like what he got, and you know what I'm saying. Niggas don't necessarily got to know.
never publicly. You know what I'm saying? Y'all look, I got
You know how it is. We're gonna play it how they gonna play it. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
I remember like when I was young, nigga, I then seen niggas like when I go hoop like at a gym like Franklin or some shit like that and see a nigga like working out like damn them niggas that's the hard nigga my uncle never be talking about okay cool like like niggas knew something
putting
like,
in work.
Niggas knew about niggas legendary around this bitch so like
No, for
I
sure.
fuck with it. I appreciate everything niggas doing. That's why I had to come to this bitch make sure niggas know like
Man,
But you was a hooper.
that know me like it's hard.
and the main reason I fuck with it because me, Vince, and all of us talk about like bringing the music and the hoops together. You know what I'm saying? Like, 'cause not on no cocky shit, but niggas can't fuck with Detroit. Period.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't travel all around this bitch, nigga. I was out this bitch before. Like, just to, like, you gotta understand, I was out of this. I was at Kentucky nigga with Rondo. You know what I'm saying? My boy Ramel, he from New York, and around that time you had Jay-Z, P. Diddy, and he, you know what I'm saying? He bringing these tapes and like we was roommates.
Yeah.
He bringing these
50
tapes.
Cent and all
Yeah,
that
he
shit,
bringing this shit in. And I'm talking about Detroit. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? I'm bringing in Rock Bottom, Cheddar Boys, and he like, man, niggas ain't getting no money. I'm like, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, fuck out of here, like trying to, you know what I'm saying? So now that,
Blade Icewood nigga.
yeah, like I'm bringing that shit, like you know what I'm saying? And I talk different than all of them. Like I was in Kentucky in the South, so you got the country, and then you got this from New York,
Yeah.
and it's like dog, like I talk different than all of them. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I ain't country. Like I'm from Detroit.
So the
You
guy, the
feel
New York
me?
nigga saying you country. The
Yeah.
country nigga saying you different. As hell.
Yeah, so it's like,
I stayed in the A, so
yeah, you know how that shit is. So it's like now that I be seeing like, you know, from Detroit getting off, I be happy because it's like we having it right now. You know what I'm saying? It's like we been the coldest niggas. You feel me?
Nah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? So
Really been on that way for a minute. You know what I'm saying? As far as like the time we on now,
yeah,
I feel like it been like that with Blade and them. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it's like the world catching up. But I want to get back to you, bro. Like, you know, being a young and 12 years old, you still with your man's Diego. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, first off, we with that. You know what I'm saying? But like, talk about that relationship as far as how it help you, it kind of keep you grounded or whatever the case is. You know, with you and your man.
Like my relationship with me and Diego.
Yeah.
Oh, me and Diego family. You know, like our parents was like voted most likely to be best friends forever in their high school yearbook. So they had us the same year. We just a couple months apart. Like we knew each other since Barney diapers. So this shit ain't really about no friendship.
Right. So y'all in school together type shit. You say y'all was in
Same
class.
school,
Yeah.
same all that shit. We just separated with, like high school and shit because of like shit that happened with my family and shit. So like I had moved to Georgia for a minute, but I was still back and forth. We was still like, see, I still talk like a Detroit nigga. That's my. I'm on the phone with him. I come back, I'm with him and with everybody else what we got going on. I'm back and forth. I'm still keeping Detroit shit going. Cause
Keeping tabs on what the fuck happened
God,
today, dog.
Before I left, I thought I was the Prince of Detroit. I was like, how y'all had me go to down there? Atlanta had shit going on the rap side. So I just see my thing was trying to get rich as hell off rap by the time I was 16 or some shit. So like I was like, I'm gonna go down there. I went down there. It was just a whole nother life. At that point, I had to try to figure out how to do this shit on my own. Now, like, all right, bet. Now I'm about to try to start some shit.
right.
Is that when your like artistry kind of like upped a little bit as far as like doing everything by yourself type shit?
Hell yeah, it got worse and better.
Okay.
You feel me?
Explain that.
Yeah, but say how worse, how better?
Cause like, as a younger nigga, like when I first started, I started in the like going to the studio with my pops and his people and shit like that. So like, I'm in the studio with the booth and got an engineer and all that type of shit. And you know, I'm making the songs. They cool, and I ain't cussing on nothing. I'm just making, you know what I'm saying? Cool, good, clean music. It's still shit.
Was you rapping and singing at that point, or just kind of was it like
I would refuse to sing back then.
Okay.
Like, I refused to sing because my pops was a singer. I'm like, you got that. I ain't what I'm about to do. Just
And that really
sing.
wasn't a
I
wave
still don't
like
even
that
call
either.
this shit. When I started, it wasn't no wave neither. But
Yeah.
I still don't call this shit singing.
Talk that
now.
shit real quick.
I still don't call this shit.
What
singing
is it
now.
though, good fuckers? You can sing like a.
I don't think I can. I just know how to work the computer now. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay.
I just know how to confidently say what I feel,
Yeah.
and then I know how to feel what I say. So if the shit transfer and feeling, the shit
smooth
might
type
sound
shit.
good. You
Yeah,
know what
okay.
I'm saying? So like,
Damn.
it ain't really necessarily me thinking I can go to church and lead some shit. Like go up there, somebody passed, and I think
You
I'm
ain't
about to go up
classically
there and
trained,
say,
yeah.
his eyes on the sparrow. Y'all looking at this like, oh, he bold as hell.
you probably kill that shit though. You know what I'm saying?
He bold. You'll be like, he bold.
Eyes on the
He bold.
sparrow. You know what I'm saying?
I'm like they gonna have to put tune on the mic.
right.
Oh, y'all got auto tune.
Okay, got you. So the bars is there for sure. So that kind of started, like you said, when you was doing it yourself. It got worse but better. But you was independent doing it yourself, which is important.
Yeah,
You know
I
what
started
I'm
learning how to record myself.
saying? Yeah.
When we was in school, when we was at Malcolm X, like when we was like sixth grade, 7th grade and shit, they started giving us laptops. Like they had some shit to where the middle school students could use laptops. So we started recording ourselves and shit on the laptop. So I like always wanted a laptop after that. But I ain't get one. Who ended up getting one was my cousin Smooth.
Okay.
It was crazy.
Yeah.
Thought I was my pops, Uncle Sam. Then we go to my cousin Smooth.
That's crazy.
And he was he knew how to play the drums, and he had a tape recorder and shit like that. I used to have him play the drums. He learned how to play the piano a little bit. Then he had to learn how to make beats. So he started making beats.
It's
So
over.
like
Right.
we was recording shit at his house, trying to make hard ass songs over there. So when I say it got worse, it was like sonically, like the shit was terrible. So and then I was trying shit. So it was like shit was terrible, but I still had gems within that during that time. I still would go out and make music like professionally with people because I started professionally, kind of like you know. So, like at some point when I was like when I was like 13, I was about to work with this guy named Big Chuck, right? Big Chuck. He used to work with niggas like Dr. Dre, Jay-Z, Michael Jackson, all them shit like that. He had a producer that ended up making like a hard ass beat for me. I went out to LA and all that shit. So I was still like a little polished. And I had started like not writing no more at this time. And
Around what year is this?
this is like 2007, 6, 7.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Shit like that.
Kind of put the pen down and like
7 going into 8, shit like that. Like I'm putting
that turned you up though, right? As far
Yeah,
as
yeah.
like your melodies and shit, or no?
It turned me up as far as cadences.
Okay.
I ain't gonna necessarily say melodies. It's just like a style.
Yeah, just
You know what
certain
I'm
shit
saying?
you can fuck with.
Comfort.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
trying shit. It's like
yeah, experimental.
if you're not going off of what you already set on the
Free.
paper, you
Yeah,
can just like
yeah.
make the next decision. But at the same time, early on in my style, in that it was still like a high level of remembering shit. Because like I started doing it without the pen and the pad shit.
Just
before you
memorizing
write
your
it on the
shit.
phone. Swear,
Yeah.
because I had to memorize my shit when I was writing it. So the way I was writing it, I started writing it based on memory. Like I would memorize the shit every 4 bars. Like I had to, before I write the next ones, I had to memorize the shit before I write the next one. That's why I mentioned it when I get to Cali. Like I had to, like nephew making a beat. He cooked this shit up in my face like 15 minutes. He asked me, what you should add on there? Whoop, whoop. I'm like, damn, he added me. This nigga hard. He do shit with Michael Jackson, shit like that. He asked me what I wanted to be. Like, yeah, man.
Nigga had a hi-hat.
And
nigga.
at
You know
this
what I'm
time, we like sneaking in on a True Life session. Like True Life was signed. It was this artist
Man,
that
that
was
shit
with.
crazy.
He was with Rock La Familia at the
saying?
time.
Light skin with the we here.
He beefing. He in the height of his beef with Dipset, all that shit at this time.
shit.
Like he got a nigga named JoJo Capone in the studio doing the interview and shit. Like he and that bitch like we put vests on your back in Harlem, nigga. Going that shit was crazy. Like I'm young as hell. Like that. What
A youngin in there, like I want to
what
smoke
these
these
niggas
niggas.
talking about? He going on Dipset. He like, man, Jay-Z got a new album coming out. Jay-Z retired at this time. Like, He like, damn, there's some Dipset disses on this bitch. He said a little shit, little this and that. Ain't really man. He got this shit called dig a hole, bury yourself. Oh, shit. What is that like? Like, man, this shit crazy. Like, damn, Jay got a CD coming out. This before the Kingdom Come drop. I'm like, damn, I'm getting a hit.
Inside
knowing little shit like that about the hardest nigga I fuck with in the music industry. Like,
that's crazy, especially, you know, we talked about it a little earlier, is just as far as like being in a city, going to Georgia, and then, you know what I'm saying, just adapting to, especially around that time, that was like the dance and pop.
They was on fire. They was on fire.
Yeah.
Franchise boys, what you know about it,
literally
bro?
make myself not say shit they said at the time. Like shit we say, not laugh at saying what they say. Like some shit fire, shit like that. Like man, I wasn't even using their lingo or nothing. I couldn't get.
Want to use the 12 and Cap. You want to use none of that. Like,
see, Cap wasn't there yet.
Oh, you right. That shit
Cap wasn't there yet. I was on the sale by the time Cap came around. It was 12. 12
might have been around. Yeah.
12 made it over.
Yeah.
Nigga had to say 12. We couldn't believe because where the fuck was 12? What is 12? Bro?
Right. What is 12, bro? Yeah, straight up. Okay, so like as far as that goes, it's like, okay, so you're down in Georgia. I know you said something happened with your fam to kind of make that happen.
Yeah.
You want to get into that or not really? You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
like
shit, like my mama had got locked up.
Okay.
But she did like a year or some shit like that.
So it kind of
really
like uprooted your shit though to just kind of
I
like
had to go.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So like looking back, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause you still there, right?
I'm still there now. Yep.
So it's like I mean, I know it's love there, but like, how did that shape you musically and as a man type shit?
I mean, it's I heard a lot of different music. You know what I'm saying? I met a lot of different type of people. But like, I'm trying to figure out how to explain, like, answer both questions at the same time.
Yeah.
Like, how did it shape me as a man and musically? Because I guess that shit went hand in hand with me.
Right.
But as a man, it was like it was almost like my college experience as a high school student. You feel me? Because my parents weren't really in Georgia. They was still in Detroit. When my mama came back, she was still in Detroit. So I was coming back and forth. I met aunties and cousins.
Holidays and shit like that. Yeah, I got you.
We still had holidays. I had family out there. I was still my pop's family out there. And I was still in Detroit, though. Like, sometimes weekends, holiday. Like, I was here a little bit more often than the nigga that moved out of town. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, and then after I finished school down there, I ended up coming back. And I stayed down here probably like a year or something. And then I ended up tearing my ACL and 2 meniscus.
Doing what, hooping?
Yeah, okay. I was hooping. But like, see, I could tell y'all like how I did it, and then I could tell y'all the move I told the doctors I was doing. I got hurt.
Yeah, nigga, what really happened? Nigga?
You know how niggas be like, good story, bad story.
Yeah, you know
like, so I mean, this shit really happened to me too, though. Like, I really feel like it happened if I tell them that. Like, so after I told they ass that, they like, hey man, come here. They calling other doctors in that bitch like, hey man, tell them what happened. I got the shit on the shit to put you to sleep and shit. I say, man, so I'm going up, fast break. I'm about to dunk. I go up. He clipped me. I flip. One time, land on my leg. Bone come out my knee. But when I fell on my leg, it went back in. You feel me? So they like, damn. Dog come in, I get to tell the story. I try to tell it again. I say, I flip in the air. Fell asleep mid telling the story. I wake up, surgery over. But the real story is I went up, but it was a nigga coming. I tried to put the ball behind my back. You feel me? I put it behind my back. Shit got stuck on my hip. I got stuck on his hip. I'm halfway in the air. You know what I'm saying? When I came down, my bone did kind of come out my knee, and I fell on it, and that shit fell back in. But I was like, shit ain't seemed broke at the time. I went to the doctor, man. They was like, you got a little fluid on your knee. Gave me some Motrin 800, walked me out that bitch. The doctor looked at me like, they ain't give you no brace or nothing. Right. Hey, hold on, come back. Ended up being a torn ACL and 2 meniscus.
All that shit, bro.
This shit happened like July 30th. I ain't get surgery till September 17th. They ass ain't tell me.
Yeah, man, because I ain't see you on the league. You know what I'm saying? What's it called?
It's like, no, I was done before that, though. I ain't gonna lie. I was done way before that. I wasn't shit at organized ball. Like, I wasn't shit with a coach. I was backyard boogier. You feel what I'm saying? We played Reach ACC one time, man. I was playing with that. Me and Diego played up there with them niggas. Keith got on our team. We went to a tournament on the weekend, dog. I was sitting on the bench so motherfucking long. I could have been at home.
So you was around the same time as Keith Applin.
Say to God.
Yeah, okay. How was that? Because I was around. Explain that time
I didn't
period.
even really get to know him like that. That was just like a couple days. We went to a tournament. Practice, a tournament. You feel me? Slay play more often.
Yeah.
But shit, I got it in when we was at Reach practice at the ACC.
Yeah.
On 7 Mile of John R. But I wasn't shit in the organized ball though.
So who got the most game out the squad? You know what I'm saying? Out of all the rappers, you know, so really your homies. You know what I'm saying? Who got the best game? And you can say yourself too, bro.
I'm gonna say we don't hoop against each other enough for me to give one of them niggas the
nod like that. Straight up.
I like myself right now.
I was about to say, it might be
I'm about
you.
to say it.
Shit.
Talk ahead.
I probably wouldn't have said this 2 days ago, but I just was hooping with a nigga yesterday up to 3, and
back.
I just feel like I'm back.
I'm back.
I almost died after I was done, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I know I got some moves, though.
Man,
Hell yeah.
I was watching, and it might have been on your page, but it was Bayface Ray talking about how like you kind of got him putting that pen down, and kind of like the way you work in the studio, it's like quick and you just letting it flow. So like I used to mess around with the rap, and I know that like being like no pen, it free you up. You know what I'm saying? So like I want to hear stories about like just some studio stories and kind of like your role you play, because I know you engineer doing everything, and just like your mindset while working with other cats. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I end up after I tore my ACL and shit, I ended up going to school in Florida. I went to this school called Full Sail.
I'm hip to Full Sail, but down by Orlando, I was finna go there.
Remember I told y'all I always wanted a laptop?
Yeah.
When I got fucked up, I ended up going to the Apple store. I go to the Apple store. I'm on crutches and everything. I'm trying to find a laptop. We get to telling the nigga what I want to do with my laptop. He like, it's a school in Florida. I actually just graduated from it. It's a school in Florida. They give you this laptop, put all this shit on it and all that. I'm
Yeah,
like,
all the programs and shit. Yeah,
I'm taking the debt, man.
Right.
Sign me up.
Yeah, right.
Whenever I get out of there, they can't take it out of my mind, you know?
That shit, Winter Park, Florida, right?
Winter Park, Florida.
I was about to do it, bro. I
went
swear.
to live in Winter Park, Florida. It was an accelerated program. So it was like I was supposed to be there 2 years. I ended up there 3 years though. It was like I was on academic probation for a year straight. I had to get A+ for a year straight to get a 2.0.
God, 80 pluses.
Just to get a 2.0.
What was the classes like though? It was like straight up engineering classes, or just like
It was I had when they set me down and told me I had to get an A+ for a year straight, I had to smarten up quick and figure out what this shit was all about.
yeah, okay.
Because I had to do that shit just to get to a 2.0. You know what I'm saying? My shit was so low. It was, if the shit was difficult. This shit is more about time management. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because it was like we had 2 classes, right? But 2 classes is really like 4 classes. So like you got a lab and a lecture in each class. So your lab is 4 hours, your lecture is 4 hours, right? And that's 2 classes, and you taking them bitches every day. So Monday I got this class, lab and lecture. Tuesday I got lab and lecture. You feel me? So every 2 weeks you got a midterm. The next 2 weeks you got a final. You know. So with those 2 hours, like with that shit, I was telling y'all, like in the 4-hour class, if you 15 minutes late, you get 2 hours out.
Damn.
It counts as 2 hours. So if you lose 8 hours, you fail the complete class.
shit,
I'm walking to school in Orlando, Florida, 108-degree
Right.
weather, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Sweating. I get to that bitch. You half time in class. You got man. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I've been doing that shit so long. I was doing that shit so long out there. I wasn't even breathing like that no more. I down there was fake skinny or some shit. Like, I swear to
he was
God.
used to the shit. Yeah.
I was hooping and shit outside in the weather and all that shit. But when you go, like you go home, take a shit, man. You lose fit. That shit go a little bit longer. You ain't walking back home, bro. Like,
Yeah.
damn, this walking back to school. Like, this 15, I missed it already, bro. I'm not about to go in
Like, I ain't
that
about
bitch, be
to
2
deal
hours
with
out
it.
and still sit in that cold-ass classroom.
Right.
So you would have a classroom where they talking shit for 4 hours, and then for 4 hours you would do some shit. So, like, we had cool little classes. Like, I learned about microphones. I learned about, like, my shit was recording arts. Like,
Okay.
the recording engineer shit was probably like a 1-year program, and then it was like music based and shit, and then recording arts, it was like music,
More to it, yeah.
movies, video games, you know, interactive sound, all that shit. Like, so I learned how to do sound for a video game. I did sound for my movie. I ended up doing a movie. I ended up meeting people while I was at the school. I met niggas that was in every shit, like
facet of
film,
this shit,
graphic
yeah.
design, music business. They all from different cities, and we got
dope.
together and we just started trying to just do shit. You know what I'm saying? So eventually, when I finished that shit, my main man, he did film. He ended up doing my first video while I was down there. We ended up doing a movie called Walk on Water. That shit was cool. I ended up doing the sound for that.
You still got that movie?
Hell yeah, that shit on it's on Prime.
Yeah, we gotta shout that out, man. Niggas gotta
It's
go
on,
check that out.
Water.
I think it's on YouTube too.
I watch that shit. Yeah, I ain't
Yeah,
synced
yeah.
that shit. Yeah,
gonna go
that's
check that
dope
out.
though.
Yeah, yeah.
No, but you know, hearing you talk about your background in music and in sports, man, I think it's a hot topic right now, man. You know, I think we all,
You know, I've been waiting.
you know what I'm saying? I think we all like wondering what's going on in the state of hip hop right now, man. So what is everybody's thoughts about this J. Cole, Drake, Kendrick thing right now, man?
I mean, let's get into it though.
Let's get into it. Get into it, man.
Cause it's, I mean, you know what I'm saying. So let's just like frame it for the old heads watching. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Go
Who
ahead.
watching this shit because they son hoop. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? They may not know. So, and correct me if I'm wrong, anybody.
Yeah, go ahead.
So it seemed like Kendrick and Drake had a little smoke from way back, right?
Yeah.
And it seemed like Cole and Kendrick was cool, right?
Yeah.
And then it seemed like Cole been linking up with Drake and shit, you know what I'm saying, dropping shit. And it's like, yo, with the ops, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And all that Big 3 talk. Kung Fu Kenny ain't like that shit. Big 3, it's just Big Me, you know what I'm saying? So that happened. Cole come out with the Might Delete later. Drop a little diss track at the end. A little jab. You know what I'm saying? And then come out on the Dreamville Fest or whatever.
Yeah.
In front of all them people and saying like, yo, it ain't sitting right with my spirit. I'm a concede. I'm gonna say, I'm gonna apologize to my
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? And the streets ain't like that shit. The streets ain't like that shit.
I
got
gotta hear Blood's opinion first, man.
Die hard Cole
Go
fans
ahead.
from the beginning, from what I know.
Let me hear Blood's opinion
How you
first.
feeling, man?
Man, my honest opinion, just about the track in general, like, bro, it didn't even, bro, it seemed like I blame Drake.
Blaming Drake
I'm blaming Drake, bro. I think Drake has some type of influence on my man.
on
Like,
Cole
I think he has some type of influence, bro.
on the
You know what I'm
apology you
saying?
talk about.
No, on him going at Kendrick.
Oh, going
So
back at
I
him
think
after
it was
the fact.
that and maybe the homies, you know what I'm saying, hyping him up off the, you know what I'm saying, hey bro, you gonna let this talk to, you know what I'm saying? I think he was gassed up.
If you the homie, what you gonna say? I know, no, Cole, I know.
So y'all don't know them niggas been going at each other for a minute.
Subliminally,
Cole and
wow.
Kendrick,
Yeah,
right?
I know
Yeah,
that.
I know.
Yeah. You talking about
Cole and Kendrick.
Cole and Kendrick? Been
Yeah,
going.
they been going at each other.
I thought it was
little-
more Drake.
Tell
and
y'all
Numero
this,
uno.
ask yourself this: when the last time the niggas did a song together?
Never, bro. Not for real, for the longest. Because they had an album they was gonna do, or a mixtape, and that shit kind of dead.
Gonna do, bro.
It went from we about to do it to that shit ain't never happening.
Yeah.
to Top Dog saying that shit ain't like it's a rap.
I say that shit ain't never happening.
Why?
Like that.
Put me on, dog.
I'm just saying though, them niggas been going at each other. You gotta know he's saying shit like Kendrick, like them niggas. One thing about niggas, they go at each other and say shit that you know what I'm talking about type shit. Like,
Yeah, like
he
little
know.
slick shit.
yeah. So
Ain't nobody but the mirror looking for the.
I ain't gonna lie, I got hip to that shit after that shit started happening. Like I'm on my YouTube. My YouTube is just like it got a little bullshit mixed into it. So it like that little bullshit popped up. I'm like, man, what's these niggas got going on? 'Cause
Somebody was breaking it down and shit.
Yeah,
Every
'cause
year, I
wouldn't
love
know
to break down
from
shit.
listening to what they be saying. But like, so them niggas like they like them niggas been going at each other. They like got a little shit. Kendrick been saying shit about J. Cole next album that's about to come out. Like
Fall off and all that shit.
all that shit like that. He been going at him like
Yeah.
that. Like he like, but I don't know, man.
That apology is out of line. Now I'm kind of thinking about it. It's like, and then it's like,
one thing about the apology, bro, we gotta know, bro. All this shit take time to do. Like, bro, you can't just do this shit in 1 hour. Like, you can't just I made this shit and it just come out tomorrow. It come out in 5 minutes. You got time to think before you do anything in this shit, bro. So for a nigga to really go at a nigga on a song, the last song on this shit. Say he call that bitch, I might delete this shit later and all that Jeff and that shit, and then gonna give a deleting ass attitude after he do the shit, like, oh, I'm gonna delete the action. Like, oh, I'm sorry. Like, man, fuck
that shit actually delete that one song?
No. His action was deleting. Like, I'm sorry.
I know.
Y'all don't play that no more because I ain't mean it.
They said they're removing that track from the album. No, they said they're gonna remove it from all streaming services.
No, that shit's still up there.
Okay,
man.
That's kind of how I felt about it, because it's like, I know for me, man, I was excited just to hear like good music and the sport. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to hear you know, because I'm fans of all of them. You feel me? But you know, in sports, you like, you know what I'm saying? If you say you can beat me in one-on-one, it's on.
Let's go.
And I'm gonna say you weak. I'm a whatever. So I kind of wanted to see that. So for him to just say sorry like that is like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, what was behind that? Like,
funniest shit I seen is them niggas talking about, damn. The niggas talking about these niggas gonna stop the rap beef, and we all knew the shit was to turn into no blood. It's our first beef. We know we could just look at this shit for rap. Like, who like to rap better than the other nigga?
Bruh.
That's what I was excited to see, bro.
That's what we think, though.
I don't know.
What you mean by that's what we think?
I don't feel like them niggas really just was gonna just be letting shit slide.
You think it was gonna be turned up like they was?
These niggas know how to keep shit quiet.
Yeah.
But I don't even like, so like when I was looking at it, I'm like, the Av Soul was on the album.
Yeah, man.
I'm
shit
like, this
that.
shit
Couple
can't
songs
be
before type shit.
Nah, man. Like, bro, if it's what niggas is saying it is, then Av Soul not gonna be on that album, bro. So that furthermore let me know that this shit is just. It was just for the sport, bro. You know what I'm saying? I would have loved to see it, bro, but now.
So what do you think? Because, you know, you Cole fan. What do you think Cole was on then?
After the apology, bro, I ain't gonna front. I was disappointed. Like, I'm like, bro, Cole, what the fuck are you doing, bro?
Because you feel like Cole got better bars.
No, I just wanted. I mean, Kendrick a beast, bro. I fuck with Kendrick.
Me
you know
too.
what I'm saying? I just wanted to see it. I was like we said, we saw enough sparring. It's like, man, fuck it, let's go ahead, man. Drop that
just
shit.
Like
let me see what's
Floyd
going on.
Pacquiao, like, man, I want to see y'all fight,
when
bro.
the apology dropped, I'm like, man, this Kendrick really got all the ammunition in the world. And I don't think Kendrick is gonna chill and sit back. But this one I was thinking, I was asking myself, is Cole playing chess?
No, it's too late to play chess. That shit.
But I'm saying, but P, just say Kendrick respond, like, you know what I'm saying?
As he should.
Is Cole coming back, or he just gonna take that shit on the chin like he did? Drake, definitely.
I was gonna wait, but like to answer your question, I feel like Cole not playing chess. I feel like in his heart, he really like don't want no smoke. He don't want to be on that energy. I feel him what he's saying.
But listen. This is what I'm saying. From probably about a year or two ago, Cole has been coming out with every verse, really challenging people like, yo, I'm the best. You know what I'm saying?
Ali, nigga, like.
So let's take it back to growing up in sports. You know what I'm saying? Like, hooping, like, especially I can only speak for me and my brother. We used to travel all, you know, go to block, neighborhood to neighborhood, hooping. Now, you bust too much, they might take it somewhere else.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
At the end of the day, we don't want it to go nowhere else, but we going back to the block with the dub.
For sure.
Well, I'll worry about whatever this shit turn into after the dub.
After y'all win.
But at the end of the day, I'm a hooper, and you're not about to scare me out of shit.
Me out of hoop shit. Yeah, no,
out of shit. I don't care what the fuck y'all zone.
Backyard boogie.
You know what I'm saying? I don't care. I'm getting the dub. We going home with the dub. So as far as Cole,
is Cole scared?
I can't hear none of that shit.
Is he scared?
Bro, that shit with Benny the Butcher, you know and that shit, all the other, like you said, all the features, I knew Cole was about to go crazy. I ain't fuck with the diss, bro. It was like mid. It was like
no, but see with the diss, I thought he was just like
it would have been better. If
I thought it was bait.
I thought it was
there
bait.
You go. I agree.
You said what?
It would have been better if he ain't do the second half.
Yeah.
I ain't really love Kendrick verse like that. I thought it was cold, but I done heard Kendrick come way harder.
And I thought Kendrick verse was more you know what I'm saying, directed towards Drake.
One
You know
no
what I'm
Jack,
saying?
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
the
Now, when he
whole-
say, man, fuck the big three,
It's just big
just,
me.
just
That
big
shit
me.
was tough.
He talking, you know what I'm saying? He letting know I'm still that, you know what I'm saying?
But what the average person don't know when it's like when you like Kendrick and Drake and Cole, the reason why I was giving a lot of that shit leeway is because it's I ain't trying to get too deep with the shit, but when you up there, bro, you can't really just jump out the window. You gotta play chess, like, you know what I'm saying. You gotta kind of like bait it. Who gon', you know what I'm saying?
Thought like I'm looking from Cole perspective. It's like you tired of the discussion. I've been lyrically showing that this last year that I'm that. You know what I'm saying? Nah, you done came out, nigga, with this one verse and is just talking like I thought Cole was really pissed off. Like, nah, I'm not letting this ride. Like, y'all ain't about to just come out with just one verse and just say this king shit. You know what I'm saying? So, and I thought that. Man, dog, if you
was expecting
if you
some
was gonna
shit.
apologize the next day, I just wish you would have never even dropped that track, bro. Like, because the reason why, bro, like, listen,
Because you was arguing for this.
I was too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I
So
got
now
heated
you, all
arguments
your
on
arguments, that's
Facebook
what I'm
over
saying.
this
All your
nigga.
arguments is
Like,
for nothing now.
So,
Like,
but this is what I'm saying, dog. The thing that's really getting taken away is the album is fucking dope to
The
me,
album
bro.
cold. The album
So
cold.
it's like if you never
it was good.
Nah, man. Some
that
shit.
shit,
What album?
Cole album,
Mighty
Cole
Letter.
album.
Oh,
So I was like,
That
I
shit
feel
I
like
fuck with it. It was
if
good,
the No Apology, No 7-minute drill, bro, you still would have been just talking about you as, you know what I'm saying, possibly
coldest.
numero uno.
I'm gonna tell y'all what y'all not. What ain't nobody said. Well, I ain't
What?
seen nobody talking about it. The Drake and Future beef.
So the guy that
It's
just
there
started
lingering
it.
under. It's about to be a 2-on-2. You feel me? So like, I feel like them two got smoked. You know what I'm saying? And because Drake said some shit on stage, like something about the future in the past and all this like slick shit. It's like, I heard that, bro. You know what I'm saying?
that one.
I heard what you said. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I know it's something there. It's like, Future wouldn't do that shit. And you know what I'm saying? Wouldn't have can just drop, you know what I'm saying? Just smacking on the track on his album. So like, what's the smoke there? And like, this is my question to you. What you think about this whole shit? And then specifically the Future Drake shit, if there's anything there, and then Drake and Kendrick, like what Drake gonna do?
So we can get to the Kendrick and J. Cole shit. I mean, I think that'd be cool for the Kendrick and J. Cole fans to have something to,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, argue for they one about.
Right.
But I don't think J. Cole apology is based off of like fear of Kendrick Lamar rap bars or some shit like that.
I agree.
think that's just based off of what shit can just. It's just the wrong energy off of J. Cole's brand. Like,
Right.
That ain't what he doing. J. Cole's brand is not to directly have a problem with Kendrick. Like it wasn't supposed to happen like that.
They fans kind of intersect type
Yeah.
shit.
He don't want to. He don't want Kendrick fans to not come to J. Cole shows because it's like
Exactly.
it's the same shit.
Yeah.
You feel me? But at the same time, when you get to like niggas like Drake, I feel like a nigga like Drake already said how he felt about that shit on the last time Kendrick Lamar did it. You know what I'm saying? When he like, this shit is for shock value. You know, like
Straight
Kendrick
up.
Lamar. Not everybody that think he hard at rap, like niggas that don't think he hard, he did some hard shit that everybody fuck with, like niggas fuck with when you bring that type of energy. Like I'm the best at this shit, and I don't give a fuck what y'all doing. I'm the best, nigga.
Yeah.
Nah,
Fuck all that
yeah,
Big
I'm
Three
cool with
shit.
you, but you ain't shit when you with him. I'm the one.
Yeah.
Nah, not what y'all niggas gonna do. And then them niggas ain't do nothing. One of them niggas fake did something and then was like, damn, my bad for doing something from you doing something. I knew this shit was about to be like that. I'm like,
The
this shit
optics
ain't
is
about
bad
When
on
I
this
heard
shit.
the Kendrick shit, I'm like, what the fuck J. Cole about to do? His ass just mad. He ain't talk about him. Like, when you that good, when niggas that good and you just like you heard what J. Cole said in this shit, like, man, y'all niggas had it. Then I got a boost. Now they looking at me like I'm hard. I'm finally hard. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I've been chasing
Now
y'all.
I'm finally hard. I'm on tour with Drake. Bitch, you just dissed Drake. And then just mention me a little bit. Like, they say all of us hard, but you just say you hard, and then you only say bad shit about Drake. What the fuck? Nah, that nigga a rapper at him like, fuck.
So now it's on.
Cuz he like, we got a problem.
Yeah.
How you ain't?
You ain't addressing shit.
Swear to God, but them niggas was if they was gonna have to pick whether they was gonna make this shit rap or not.
I wish they would have kept it rap, bro, and just like rap.
I wish they never made it rap.
You wish it never was nothing. So what? I mean, so what about Future? Y'all think it smoked with Drake and that shit?
Yeah, they. Well, I mean, that's what the rumor was that
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, some shit about Drake shooting a shot at this lady or some shit, something to that magnitude.
Word.
Drake
That's
made
what I
a
heard.
song called "What Will Future Do? What Will Pluto Do?"
Uh,
I wonder what that mean. I thought that shit was a shout out.
but it might not have been. Y'all gonna have
So
to
yeah.
Gotta go do
That's
that
what I
shit get
hey,
deep, bro.
that's what I like about like people who the rappers that compete at that level, man. That should be crazy, like deciphering all
Yeah,
that
you
shit.
gotta,
They be
man,
playing.
decipher
But if
all
I'm
that
talking
shit.
to you, you know I'm talking to you. That's all I give a fuck about.
That's all this shit about.
That's all I give a fuck. As long as you know.
As long as you
Yeah.
fix this shit that
Yeah.
I was just saying,
Yeah.
we ain't got no problem.
And like it could be a slick
I'm not even
jab.
talking to you. I'm
That's-
talking to any nigga like you.
That's that Jay-Z shit. That's the shit Jay used to do back in the day. Jay would just jab, like he would just say a little slick shit and it'd be slick, but he wouldn't like put the whole track. But I felt like Kenny, as far as scrapping, like if we thinking like boxing,
Kenny could use that right now.
Kenny gonna go. I mean, I'm
After his last album, like he could use niggas saying he the
Y'all-
hardest.
Hey, that's
His
the
album
one.
may make niggas say he was the hardest.
Yeah, but see, that's the thing,
Yeah.
bro. I think his last album was hard as, but I think it was too mature. Like niggas don't really fuck with.
It was straight. I like.
So
cool.
what?
All Kendrick music is too mature.
yeah, it's like some, it's on some like motion, like it's like some. More, I
You
ain't
gotta be
gonna say
grown
crazy
as
shit,
hell,
but
though.
Hey, that's
You gotta be grown as hell.
you gotta be in the mood to listen to that shit.
Grown.
You got you
Okay,
gotta be
hey,
feeling
that's-
something.
hey,
Paying bills, going through shit.
Hey, that's a
Baby
bro.
mama get on your nerves.
Yeah, that's a good question.
Straight
As a rapper, how do you like decipher that balance?
No,
like,
not
when-
baby mama, wife. Like you got
said
wife
what?
problems.
Right,
and
wife.
shit.
Yeah, you got
You
wife.
got wife
issues.
problems. and shit.
That's what Kendrick.
hey, yo.
Hey, dang, that's what I'm shit. I'm in the crib. Everybody
Oh,
saying
man.
that shit weak. I'm saying that
fucking with
Kendrick.
You talking about the-
I got the
you in
white
the crib
frown,
like-
nigga. I'm going through
That
this
nigga in the
shit.
crib like
Niggas ain't.
they looking at bro like you got the wrong Google face, bro. You like this, they like this.
Straight up, you going through it.
That shit crazy as hell, man. Oh, man.
Hey, that shit make me feel.
I mean, that shit real music though. You know what I'm saying? But it's for somebody. You know
Yeah,
what
it's
I'm
for
saying?
somebody. Hey, everybody got a
man.
Only
demographic.
mature
Yeah.
people appreciate real music.
You know what I'm
bro.
saying?
Yeah.
I mean, okay,
I
but
ain't,
look,
I ain't dissing mature people.
yeah, cause your shit mature.
I make mature. Like I told a
Yeah.
nigga when a nigga said something about that shit, and I was just like, man, fuck that shit. That shit boring. And then nigga like, how you gonna say that? You make lyrical music? I'm like, it's a nigga around the world that say Samuel Well is boring as fuck to them too. I can't be mad at that. You know what I'm saying? I just don't enjoy it.
So with you and your influences, bro, like your album, you know, I changed my mind.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? What's the like what you changed your mind on? Because you know, I know you had the walking away at the altar shit.
Yeah.
And you got a couple songs on there. I've been with my lady for forever. You know what I'm saying? And I heard, you know, sometimes you change your mind. You know what I'm saying? I ain't changed my mind. You know what I'm
Me
saying? You neither? Yeah, me neither.
For the record.
Yeah, for the yeah. So like, what was the like inspiration behind it? You know what I'm saying? Behind the project, and like, I feel like you was saying something, but saying something else at the same time.
For
type
sure.
shit.
For sure.
Yeah. So what was the like mindset behind it?
So like doing that, it was telling niggas like you can change your mind. Like no matter how pressuring and shit might seem, like, you know, that's a pressuring situation. Like when a nigga about to go get married or some shit like that, or everybody, you know, like sometimes it's time to change your mind about some shit. You might be going in the wrong direction before you be locked in too long.
Right.
But neither here nor there. Like the name of the album before that was called Don't Mention It. You know, it was gonna be another version of an EP I made called Don't Mention It. I was gonna make the LP, and it was like a certain
together.
vibe that I was going with. But as I got into the project, and me, Diego, and Ray got together, in a certain stages of the project, more business started getting put into it, and the way that I was doing business changed. I had accepted another way of doing business, so I had to change my mind with that. I had to change the way I operated. I also changed the name of the album. So I'm like, I changed my mind.
Yeah.
Fuck it, it ain't that no more. It's this now.
Got you.
We on this. We ain't on that no more. We on this. I changed my mind. Like, yeah,
That's the vibes we on.
A nigga
type
can
shit.
change his mind.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? We standing on shit. You feel me? That's all that shit about.
With that though.
Man, so like when you was coming up, like was there any musical artists that you was influenced by? Like, did your pops have an influence on you as far as
Hell
music?
yeah. My pops, Jay-Z, Lil Wayne, Jeezy, T.I.
Golden Era type shit. You know,
All
all
that
our
shit.
niggas.
I was when I started rapping, Blade was alive.
Yeah.
I'm on songs like R.I.P. Blade, R.I.P. Wipeout, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? My pops always tell me, like, man, you be in all these interviews, nigga, you don't never talk about Young Scrap. Why you don't never talk about Young Scrap? Why you don't never tell him you was on Destiny Child used to babysit you? Why you don't never tell him you got songs with Snoop Dogg and Neo? Why you don't never?
Hey, yeah, why you don't say that shit?
Because you see how I just did it like that?
Yeah.
I just did it.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying? I don't like doing it. It's just weird.
Yeah, it's kind of like you trying to like cloud chase off their name type
It's like
shit.
I'm trying to.
But that's your life though, bro.
So if it's time to talk about it in my life, if it come up, it makes sense. Like, oh yeah,
It's gonna be regular.
You
then.
see, if I'm somewhere with them, you see them, and they be like, "Oh, you." If I see them and they like, "Oh, you," like, "Oh, damn," then that's that, just like anybody else, any other human being I see, like I ain't seen in a long time that I know I used to do shit with. I ain't gonna just be they human beings, bro. I ain't just about to be talking about what I do with them in their life back then. Unless they come up, we see them some shit like that. Like, what's up? I remember I used to. Damn, you know, like shit like
Remember
that.
your
Cool.
ass,
Like family
all
union.
that.
Like damn, you getting big. We all do when years keep happening. And you stay alive. Shit like that. You feel me? So I just this shit supposed to be like. I be treating this shit like my real relationships in real life. Like with my honestly, it's hard to be like fans, like with the people that fuck with me, that listen to my music, that's invested in my journey or interested in my journey. Like I treat them like my real people. Like this shit that niggas like Ray that I've been knowing for so many years now. He just learned this shit yesterday. You know what I'm saying? So like, this shit is about. The longer we stay around each other, the more we gonna know about each other. And then some shit might be a little bit more explosive than other shit. Like, damn, that happened? Damn, now it's like, I already appreciate this shit, now I could appreciate this shit more. And this shit gonna really be here. Like, it's always good to get reassurance, and sometimes that shit can be just more. Sometimes, you know, you can hold on to some reassurance.
Right.
Yeah, reassurance. Right?
You need that shit, bro.
You need that shit.
It's
For my
like
folks.
Yeah, but like, no, that's like a real way to look at shit where you ain't letting shit get to your head, bro.
Yeah.
It's just like, I know you at a certain level right now, right? But I feel like you gonna reach another level, you know what I'm saying? And of course, I'm sure you do too, where it's like, it go to like super duper stardom, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I feel like that shit coming for you, bro. So it's like, you seem grounded just off, you know, it seems like you a regular nigga, bro. So it's like, but you really, nigga, Destiny's Child babysat you, nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like, I have a different little swag to a nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like,
No, because I mean,
nigga.
in life, I done knew some of the biggest niggas in the world. I done knew some of the biggest niggas that done did shit, entertainment, clean. I done knew some of the biggest drug dealers you ever knew, some of the biggest worst people, the biggest great people. You know what I'm saying? And everybody was people, you know? So it's like, I done literally live day to day, great shit going on, nice ass cars, nice ass house, then go right back to the hood. Bullshit going on. Crackhead right here, gunshots right there, dope right there. You know what I'm saying? We just seen all type of shit in life, like, you know what I'm saying? So it was like, I just know it's a ground that you always got to stay on, bro. Yeah, it's always one, cause nigga, you got to make sure the fall is as long as the climb, at least, bro. Yeah. And you got to make sure you treat the CEO like the janitor.
As long as the climb, yeah.
CEO is the janitor, nigga. You gonna see the same people on your way down that you seen on the way up. And especially on your way back up. Because niggas can get back up, they don't talk about that.
Yeah, for sure.
Feel me? So this shit about knowing that a get back up had to exist sometimes. Yeah. So you gotta respect the
shit.
Seeing both sides of it help create that balance for
the guy. I seen the nigga go there. Yeah. And then I seen it be not that with that. He ain't never just not, you feel me, be cool. He been straight. But it was not that with that no more. The music shit and all that other shit, like the way that, you know what I'm saying? I seen it not be about that. I done seen, you know what I'm saying?
But like knowing your background and knowing that you've been around this shit from your dad and being like, you know, around Destiny Child and all this shit, you know so many layers of this shit. You know what I'm saying?
I don't idolize. I don't idolize human beings, bro. I ain't into that. I respect what you do. I appreciate that shit. And I be inspired by it. I pick your brain from it. I respect what you do, but I can't make you a guide to me because I gotta respect your humility, because when you do something wrong, I'm gonna have to still be there for you the same way I was when you was the greatest.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? And when niggas fuck up, now I'm gonna be so fickle. Like, I'm gonna not fuck with you when you fuck up, because I didn't expect you to be a human and that shit. Bold. I knew too many niggas I done seen niggas that did.
Yeah.
On all instances.
On top of that, it fuck up the way you are. You know what I'm saying? If you idolizing somebody else, like I done did like shows with like famous comedians and shit. And as I'm doing this shit, I'm like, oh shit, if I pop off, they're gonna take me on the road. And I'm just not in my own bag.
Right.
But once I say like, not only disrespect shit, but it's like, man, fuck everybody, dog. Yep. I'm here for this reason, this my purpose, and I focus on that. Then it's like, I don't come off like I don't give a fuck about you. I show you your respect, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, we both men.
Yeah.
And that's when you get more game from the comedian. You get, and you do better, you know what I'm saying?
People give you more when you don't need them.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll tell y'all a funny story, dog. 'Cause, like, talking about this was when I was with the Lakers, and so I'm in practice with Kobe. And I haven't seen Phil Jackson. You know what I'm saying? And like, I was the biggest like Bulls fan, like Michael Jordan, Phil Jackson. So when I seen fucking Phil Jackson, I was motherfucking like
starstruck on that
starstruck.
side.
You know
That
what
shit
I'm
happen.
saying?
You know what I'm saying? You just gotta relax.
you know what I'm saying? Being from Detroit,
Phil
nigga,
Jackson hard.
yeah, you know what I'm
you know,
saying?
like, oh, shit,
So
that's
he
the same
walked up
ass.
in that motherfucker. I'm fucking starstruck.
I
You
ain't
know what I'm
saying don't
saying?
appreciate seeing the motherfucker
Yeah.
you ain't gonna never see again. Like,
Right. So, you know, the only time you seen them type of people was on TV being from Detroit.
Straight up.
You never, you know what I'm saying? But so like the first couple days I'm in that bitch with like Kobe and Phil and shit. I played the worst basketball I ever played, nigga.
Oh, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Was it because he was looking over there
your
thinking
head,
about it? It was in the back
I
of
was
your
thinking,
mind?
I was thinking
or
about like nigga, this
I
shit.
gotta be good for the
Yeah,
niggas.
yeah,
Like,
exactly.
I got to be
Yeah.
good. I gotta be the best
Right.
I ever been in life.
You overthinking everything.
I was playing like shit.
Okay.
But then like the third day, I think this nigga Kobe look at me like I was weak or some shit. You know what I'm saying? He look at me
all
was weak.
click back, nigga. Like,
Yeah, and then and that's when they clicked in me like these niggas is
fuck
just.
this right.
And that's kind of what I was on. I
You
was
gotta tell yourself, Kobe can't fuck with
yeah,
me.
that's the-
I'm
yeah,
like,
exactly.
Kobe, come here.
Right.
I'm like, man.
Jab
I'm
and
like,
go,
man,
nigga.
fuck out of here.
Jab
You know what I'm
and-
saying? Like,
Yeah.
I did that, and I started to be like that, and I'm like, that nigga looked at me and was like, oh, this nigga different. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
And it's just like, but it take that sometime. You know what I'm saying? Like
Figure that
people,
shit
like
out.
you know what I'm saying? Like watching TV all the time. That's why it'd be hard for me. Like when I be talking to kids and shit, I'd be like, bro, the NBA ain't really like what you think it is. It's easier than what the fuck you think it is. Just like I know you feel like that with the music. You know what I'm saying? Be like,
Oh, God.
like these niggas can't fuck with
This shit
me
ain't
for real.
what you think this shit is.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
No, fact.
Oh, yeah, no, these niggas can't fuck with me.
But that's the mindset why you winning. You know what I'm saying? You had something. I was listening to something on the way here, bro, and it was talking about like you basically said, I got it without even trying type shit. Like this wasn't really my like I just did it. You know what I'm saying? While you trying too hard, you over trying basically. And I just did this shit because it's like
Oh, yeah, on dotted line.
yeah. And it's like you ain't putting that pedestal. You ain't putting it on the pedestal.
Yeah.
You just like I'm doing this shit because this is what I do. It's what I was
who I am. I
5.
enjoy this shit. I
When I
love
say
this
uncle, you say Sam. You know what I'm saying?
to God.
Whereas nigga like me or somebody else ain't never had the access. It's like you like looking at it like the league. You know what I'm saying?
But I also had to tell niggas though, like, in this shit that I'm doing, I ain't just the most been the most talented nigga. Just like I'm talented, I ain't gonna just knock my original gift that was given to me. But I'm way more skilled than I am talented. Everything that I picked up in this shit is cause I work hard as fuck. I don't stop working. I don't stop learning. I don't stop getting better at this shit. I'm never gonna be perfect, bro. I'm gonna always try to be better. So a nigga gotta always worry about me being better. I'm gonna be better at being old. When I be an older ass nigga, I'm gonna be a better at being an older ass nigga. You feel me? This shit ain't about
shit
just
don't end. It ain't like
who
the
I am
finish
right
line.
now today.
Yeah.
Like this shit, I'm in 100 years from now with this shit. This shit is about when they go picking up music from 100 years and they need to know what niggas was like in this era. I'm a recording artist. I'm recording the arts of this time period. So when they need to know what a nigga like, and if they just so happen to try to be specific and know what a nigga from Detroit like, you know what I'm saying? They gonna be knowing this how we think, this type of bullshit we be on, you know what I'm saying? Good shit we do, this type of, you know, if I gotta be a representative, the shit I talk, I'm the representative for 100 years from now because I was thinking about it. You know what I'm saying? And this who we was if I say it.
Yeah.
You know, so now it's like,
See, now
what y'all doing?
And that shit
See what he
immortalize
talk,
you, bro.
He ain't
for
talk
real.
nothing about the motherfucking 100 mil, nothing. That's like, you know what I'm saying?
100
That's
years is more
deeper.
important.
Man,
but
how much money did Martin Luther King and Malcolm X have, bro? Do y'all
No
niggas
clue.
know?
Yeah.
No
Hell
clue.
no.
Did they ever tell y'all this shit?
No clue.
Y'all knew one of them niggas was fucking hoes before y'all knew how much money they made.
Yeah, facts.
Straight up.
But don't get it fucked up. We getting this money too.
Oh yeah, no,
don't get it fucked up.
no, don't get it fucked up. The money is
It's there.
It's like having the most tools to build a house, having it or not, need it or not. That shit is always the most important thing to do. Like nigga, you know, you gotta.
Oh shit! But just to double back on what you said, because this go to any young artist or any young athlete, bro. Just talking about the work ethic, you know what I'm saying, and how important it is to continuously trying to get better and better and better. And you know, Joe, like, man, even in the hoop journey, like after you go to college, you know what I'm saying. Now you got to become a pro, you know what I'm saying, and you gotta. Nigga, how do you outdo the last year? You know what I'm saying? How you get the bigger bag? You know what I'm saying? And you know that shit just comes from consistent work ethic. You know what I'm saying? Constantly putting that work
It's
in.
key, bro.
Facts.
Shit,
And what even like what's even deeper than that as far as are you gonna do it? Are you gonna continue to keep doing that shit even if you ain't getting the recognition from the world like you want it?
Come on, man.
You know what I'm saying? Is
Yeah.
that shit just you? And that's what he's saying too, is like, nigga, if you just so happen to come across my fucking music 100 years from now, nigga, it's gonna be so me, you gonna fuck with it.
Indeed.
That was another thing that was a part of that same statement when I said I'm more than just hard work. I mean, I'm skilled and shit. Another part of the statement was, nigga, I had 16 mixtapes before me and Ray did Pinky and Brain. Pinky and Brain was the first song me and Ray ever made, and this shit was like 10, 11 years ago. You know what I'm saying? And that's when niggas in Detroit started really getting hip to what I was doing and listening, and then shit just started developing more and more from that. But like before I did that, I had so many mixtapes. I had met Waka Mama Deb. We was in the studio. I showed her what I was, all the shit I had up on Bandcamp. She like, damn boy, you crazy as hell. Why would you have that much free music out right now? Like, I ain't know how to get shit on iTunes yet.
Yeah.
Everything was free.
I remember the band.
16 of them bitches was free.
16.
She like, you out your mind. She'll see me like, damn.
Are they still out there?
When she see me again, she be like, hey, y'all, this nigga, this was probably like in the same year. Like, she see me again, like, hey, y'all, come here. This nigga right here, everybody in the gang gonna take his style. Like, they gonna sound like him in a couple years, I promise you.
And that's
It
what
was
happened.
crazy.
That's
No,
what.
that ain't happened.
Yeah, okay, you ain't going.
No, them niggas did what they supposed to do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel that. I just feel
If you
like
don't, if you don't, when you put the energy and the idea in the air, if you don't capitalize the shit in the air, somebody else gonna pick that shit up and make it exist.
Big fact.
For sure.
Shit ain't about who did it
don't
first, it's about who did it the best.
right.
You know?
So with your style, like in like your wave, man, like you got the type of vibe where it seems like you can write for a lot of people. You can write R&B, I'm sure. Write different, hooks, melodies. Like, is that something you are interested in as far as ghostwriting and just getting that mailbox money, or is that something you already own? As far as, working with a lot of cats.
I don't work with a lot of people as far as writing for people. It ain't nothing I'm not. I ain't nothing I'm against, but at the same time, it's like I do it here and there, but I'll be so fucking locked in, man. I ain't never
own
stopped to
shit.
think of after I made a song. It's like, damn, what I made might be good for them right there. I was talking about my life. That shit, it's just counterproductive to the shit that helped me make my songs. You know what I'm saying? It goes with the same shit where, like when we was talking about with Mob, it's like, bro, when we was earlier on recording, it's like, bro, you a real nigga, ain't you? When you be rapping, you be talking about your real shit that be going on, don't you? I knew that already. 'Cause this my guy, that's his guy too. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it was like, shit, just say that shit. The next thing you think is what happened. We talk, this shit is about today, yesterday, and tomorrow. What you do today, what happened yesterday, and what you want to do tomorrow. What you want to happen tomorrow. You get so many lines out of each one of those thought processes. It's like, shit, what you got to write down? It's about time you write down, like, write it down. This shit sweet, laugh. I like this shit. You could have did that shit on the mic the same way you felt it. thought it. Like, remember when I thought of this shit, I felt this shit. You know,
And that
like,
thought's still alive, so you can
the
pull
thought
more
and the
from
feeling
it.
live. It's
Yeah.
just gonna be way more energy that's gonna connect.
Straight up.
But it don't work for all of you niggas. Some of you niggas need to write this shit down and memorize this shit and figure out what you saying.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But hey,
Write it,
at the same time,
rewrite
this
it.
shit ain't about being lyrical. This shit ain't about, hey man, just talent in this shit is played out. I'm gonna let you know that now. Just talent in this shit is played out. You gotta really work hard and you gotta really do business too, nigga. Like, ain't gonna give a fuck about you just being talented. This niggas out here talented as hell talking about why they getting signed, why this bitch getting signed. Cause bro, they maneuvering like a shooter in the Uber. You know what I'm saying?
Got some type of motion for sure, bro.
Yeah, man. So you said you've been doing this for a long time. A lot of music being made, a lot of great music. Like, was there any studio sessions that stood out for you that wanted, like, you know what I'm saying? You was like, man, we was in there cooking for a long time, or the vibe was just right. Was there any nights or a couple of nights that stood out?
It's a lot of shit. Probably like one of my first sessions with Ray and them when we did Pinky and the Brain, we did a few other songs. I walked in that bitch and I ain't stopped rapping. Like, he wasn't just, you know what I'm saying? It was like at post-team, he side, all this shit, but it was like, I was just a rapper. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's Diego Mans. We coming in this bitch to get it on. I know he hard. We just about to make some hard shit. And we was just in that bitch. It was just great chemistry, great, you know what I'm saying? Steel sharp and steel shit. He probably thought I was showing some shit, but he made me have to, like, damn, now let me talk about this real shit we got going on. I'm so not trying to rap about right now in life. Like, I got to get into some more other shit. Like, all right, it's got to be a little bit more really.
Shit. Like,
now I'm
right,
in Detroit, you know what I'm saying? Now I know Detroit going to hear this shit, so now I got to talk to my people about this shit we've been coming back and forth on. You know what I'm saying? Trying to keep this shit going. You know, like, all this shit get a little different, you know? Like, so, and it went from moving on to that to just doing more. Like, I used to, like, a lot of artists used to come to my house in Georgia. So, like, after that, another good session was like a band gang session. Like, I made some cool shit with Lonnie. We started on the project for real. And then after me and Lonnie worked, Mazo had called me and he ended up pulling up to my shit like late as hell, like 12. We make a song, and after we make a song, he like, open the door for these girls real quick. Y'all know we Detroit niggas. You know, so. I go push the garage and shit. Garage go up, come up. The girls is fucking Cuban Dollar Molly Brazy. I'm like, what the fuck?
Shit.
They come in this bitch. We make a song. We shoot a video the next day. That bitch get 100,000 views in one day.
Damn.
That was my first video that did 1 million. Cuban, Molly, and Mazo. Like, I haven't spoke to Molly and Cuban since that day. Like, that shit was so crazy. Like,
Shit.
yeah, that shit was crazy, dog. That shit did so many numbers. That was a cool experience, too. Like, shit like that, and me and Ray putting out projects and shit, that shit helped me learn a lot about this shit when it come from us as the artists to the people. You know, like, they don't give, if they fuck with it, they don't give a fuck about none of that shit in between.
Straight up.
But
Straight up.
I had
tell
did
nigga
a whole,
nothing.
like, I had did this whole album, Walk on Water, back in the day, right? I get this shit mixed and mastered. I'm talking about we spinning shit. We got the nigga that mixed Teflon Don for Rick Ross, Urban Legend for T.I. Remember I told y'all who all the niggas I fucked with.
Yeah.
All the niggas who I fucked with, the albums I made, I found out the nigga that's mixing right here, he done mixed all they shit. Nigga named Ray C. He done did Teflon Don. He did all the early Slip and Slide shit, early Cash Money, Lil Wayne, Shine, shit like that. Like, damn, like I'm like,
Oh,
he
your
mixed.
shit.
So I had him mix my album. Nigga that mastered it, Kenny Mix. He did damn near all the same shit bro did. That's his. You feel me? So it's like I do all the mixing, mastering. We shoot a movie for this shit. We don't do videos. We go movie, all this little shit. Woo, woo. Me and Ray put together all the songs that we've been doing for the last couple months. That bitch did so many more numbers than the album I put my whole life into.
Yeah.
I'm like, they don't give a fuck about all that shit. After that, I'm like, I'm about to mix all my own shit. I'm gonna try to make it sound as good as this right here. We ain't never, man, what? So that's when I was just, I had to get better and better after that at just to making my shit sound better.
Yeah.
Cause like, shit, we just gotta make this shit listenable now. They don't give a fuck about none of that shit y'all talking about.
Yeah, what like that?
Y'all just want to pay more niggas. I'm talking about the engineers calling me like, man, this shit fire. Like, you rapping on it, the beat's good. Can we get some points? Like, oh yeah, bitch.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, y'all niggas want points, son. I see this shit about. Now I'm like, nope, fuck that. We about to do Dirt Dog Detroit style business in this bitch. He putting this shit out straight to all platforms. I found out they ain't give a fuck about samples, none of that shit. I'm talking about, I'm sitting up here copywriting my shit with the offices in Washington, D.C. and shit. I'm talking about dog shit on the music, bro. Like, we spent $0 on like, you know what I'm saying, rent, utilities and shit at the crib. Sending songs back and forth through the internet. Internet bill. This shit ain't cost us shit to make Free Diego. That bitch did numbers, man. Like, just it wasn't like the wildest shit in the world, but based on what my shit was doing back then, my shit was going triple plastic. Oh my God.
And just the authenticity and
fucking
shit.
With me. They like, that line hard as hell. They tweet shit, post shit, followers, little ugly hoes and shit follow me now. You got the medium bitches first. You know what I'm saying? You get the medium and the weak first.
No, I know the guy.
I got some good medium bitches that been with me, down with me for 10 years.
I come first. Big
I got some good medium weak that been down for me.
Big girls come
10,
first. You know what I'm saying?
No, I ain't gonna lie. Big girls has been coming last.
Oh, they were? Okay.
I'm a big nigga thow. You know they want them skinny, light skinned niggas, some shit like that.
Or big.
They like skinny niggas.
They always shoot they shot.
Hey, I don't know, man. The comedy, and the comedy shit, the big girls came first. Hey. I'm telling you, I know. Listen, tweet me anyway. We gonna leave that alone. Leave that alone, blood. I ain't gonna put your business in the streets, blood. I'm just playing. Hey, no, that's funny.
No, them big is wrong as hell for just start loving me. I've been holding it down for all of us.
Yeah, I mean, because when you get paid, that's when the women get persistent. Ain't that something like that? You know what I'm saying? I'm right.
For real.
Hey, come on,
see,
man,
now, that's when the bad shit start popping up.
You like, hold on, nah. So, like, talk about that right quick. I don't want to get too deep into that. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna lie. Shit been around for a minute just off a nigga being cool.
Yeah.
But just like on the ones you don't know from West Bubblefuck, whole nother city in the world, they saying and doing anything and just shit just crazy on the internet. Like, it's like, shit be funny as hell.
Man, that internet is
I
so
got a
crazy.
girl, though, that I've been with for a long time in life.
Yeah,
I'll be wondering how y'all be dealing with the internet shit. Because I remember I first got on Twitter and I was with the Knicks. And I was with my Nate Robb. He was like, get on Twitter. I didn't know what the it was. He put me on Twitter. And then he was like, hey, everybody go follow this. Like when Twitter just popped.
Yeah.
Like everybody go and follow Joe. It was like 30,000 people in one day. I logged out there. Like, what the is this? I don't want to know where I'm at. Like, you know what I'm saying? And not be walking around with 1 million people, 30,000 people on live. Every time new follow me, I be looking like, man, I might block that. You know, but we old. You know what I'm saying? Like,
block that. Man, just follow back.
Yeah.
That shit is crazy. Like me, I be still having like. I be still I don't even go live on like the times I'm supposed to go live. Like my friends is niggas that be doing shit in life, you know, they be cool. It's like cool to have them on your live and cool I'm doing this shit right. When all that type of shit be going on, I do not go live because it's like I don't want to be the bridge of the niggas that the nigga they feel that's right there. So now they want to be right there. Like, damn, I'm live. Like, damn, you right there. Hello, hey, where you at? Like, now my phone ringing. I can't be live no more.
Your live.
You know I'm live, you just pause my phone so you can ask me where I'm at, so you can come where I'm at. Like, I ain't your bridge. Matter of fact, my phone dead when we doing shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, what you doing?
Damn, bro.
You know
So
damn well.
Bitch, you just saw me post a Maybach. Why you calling me, man? We getting back to this bitch get high, listening to a new album.
Fucking up the aux score
You
right
fucking
now.
up the
nigga, you know what
aux
I'm
score right
saying?
now. My shit on Bluetooth. Got my shit popping up with your name. Don't nobody know you.
Where you at, gang?
All that, where you at?
Man, so to kind of wrap up, bro, before I got a couple hoops questions, of course, we're going to get into quick.
Yeah.
But, like, as far as, like, music, kind of wrap that shit up. Like, the state of Detroit hip-hop, I feel like it's at an all-time high. I feel like that's go without saying. But what do you see after, like, the next 5-10 years of this shit? Because it done turned up the past 5, you know what I'm saying? So,
man, I had a barber that was from Detroit when I was down there. I told his ass 7 years ago, like, 5 years, this shit about to go up. And it's like, yeah, right. Like, man, all right. Up. So 5 years, even more 5 years from now, I see more infrastructure. I see us putting more shit in the city where y'all gonna know it's gonna be planted. Like, this shit ain't just about to be we hot, trendy right now. We gonna start getting more shit where we showing more niggas how to do more shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So.
I think it's gonna be like that too. Like, as far as like, it's not only gonna be popping artists, it's gonna be bosses. You know what I'm saying? Like, we gonna have our Jay-Z's and 50 Cents and Diddy's. Wait. No Diddy. No Diddy.
Take that.
No Diddy.
Fortunately and unfortunately so, we're going to have Diddy's also. You know what I'm saying? You rich,
everywhere,
it's rich, freaky ass niggas out here in the world. Y'all niggas wrong too. In
Detroit, just leave the parties early though. That's what you got to do. You got to leave a little early.
I got cousins and strippers and shit that be like, y'all niggas wild.
You said what?
I got cousins that's girl strippers and shit. They be like, these niggas out here wild in the world. So some of these niggas is Diddy's.
So you say more infrastructure. So like more like, you know, labels popping up and shit like that. And
real this shit ain't just about labels, you know? Like real business. Like
marketing.
You feel me?
Yeah, exactly.
Brick and mortar.
Exactly. Appreciate that.
Niggas really doing shit. You know what I'm saying? This shit ain't just about music. This shit about music adding to the Detroit economy. Niggas, you know what I'm saying? Like we gonna be. It's gonna be more, like you said, more bosses, more niggas that's gonna come out of this shit. Like, damn, I'm inspired because these niggas coming through with shit. Yeah, they came through with shit off of this way, but our mind is about the young niggas after this. Like, fuck rap, young nigga. We got money out here from rap. Go do some shit that we can really do some shit with. You know what I'm saying? Because like I was just too deep in rap before I could quit. Like now I was like, all right, try to do some shit else with this shit. Like it's a brand. Like make hard ass shit. I ain't saying I want to quit rap now. I just love this shit. But by the time I found out this shit was bullshit, it was too late.
Got you.
This shit bullshit.
Man, I hear too many people saying that.
No, this shit bullshit. All this shit bullshit.
On some like smoke and mirror type.
Man, I mean,
we need that music though.
No, the music is music, but I only say it's bullshit because a lot of niggas is just not. They don't give a fuck about the music. They not making no music worth listening to for real like that. Like niggas shit ain't even talking about shit for real. They just trying to make the money. This a business. This is shit real. Like niggas just in the business of it. When niggas get in the music business, they learn like, oh shit. This the music business. We've been fucking around making music. That's why when niggas die on the news, they say you an aspiring artist and everybody knew your song. Like, damn, the whole hood knew his shit. Why they calling Lil Ron aspiring? That shit disrespectful as fuck. Because Ron ain't even do his BMF. I mean, his BMI. How come BMF? He did his BMF. He didn't do his BMI.
Straight up. Hey, that's a bar right
I was thinking too far ahead. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, like, this should be a little bit different, you know? But, man, ain't none of this shit, man, you know.
Ain't none of it for real except for what you
I learned a valuable lesson when everybody thought I was getting married, bro. That shit killed me.
So,
I don't know if y'all know, when I put out I Changed My Mind, right? We did the video shoot, the photo shoot for the album and all this shit in one day, right? It was all one thing. So my pops was there with me. He took a picture of the setup and shit. So probably like a couple weeks later, he couldn't wait on what we was doing. He posted his picture on Facebook, like, congratulations, son, because I had just did a deal with Empire and shit like that, making the album and the video look hard as hell. We put a lot into it. So he like, congratulations, son, on your next endeavors and whoop. But I'm sitting at the altar with a girl. But my uncle is the preacher on this bitch. So, but it's real family members like, congratulations, or you got married and ain't tell me, or
how you ain't invite me to the wedding?
How you ain't invite me to the wedding? Motherfuckers crying, all type of shit. Like, I never said I got married. He just said congratulations. I couldn't say. I'm just like, they say congratulations. I'm like, thank you, because it's like y'all saying congratulations on marriage, but I'm taking this shit as you happy for me in life, you know? So like, thank you. You know what I'm saying? Why the fuck y'all think that shit's so congratulatory?
Right. You know what I'm saying? Where y'all been at with the congratulations?
Fuck y'all so happy I gave my life away.
You a Michigan State guy or Michigan?
I fuck with Michigan State.
Oh
damn.
Fuck with Izzo?
I don't fuck with Izzo right now.
Not right now.
Izzo suck.
But Michigan State for sure.
Michigan State.
Just earlier, just because off the influence of my people when I was growing up, who my older guys fucked with. You know what I'm saying? That's just how that shit was. But in all actuality, I fuck with both of them. I'm really happy for both of them when they win.
Yeah, like one
So
football,
you got to remember, I
type
stayed
shit.
out of town, bro, so I had to be overly Michigan, Detroit out anyway. Like I couldn't be like the normal nigga in Detroit that had to pick one. You know what I'm saying? I
Fuck
can't
with
pick
all
one.
of them.
I got to be like, you can't say nothing about neither one of them. You know what I'm saying?
Straight up.
What we doing?
Both of them
My
better than
name
Georgia.
Detroit. You know, when you first get there, your name Detroit.
Yeah.
So all this shit, I gotta stand on shit. Weak ass Lions, a weak ass Lions hat on.
Right.
Weak ass Lions jersey, a nigga I don't know.
Scott Mitchell, nigga.
Man, I put that bitch on. I'll put that bitch on when they went to the same jersey I had from back then. I put that bitch on when they went to the playoffs. The biggest game. Yeah, I had that bitch on.
So Sam, all right, we asked this to one of our guests before, but I'm gonna ask you as well. What out of our 4 teams, the Red Wings, Pistons, Tigers, Lions, who bringing the championship to the city first?
Next,
I should say next.
You already know. I'm playing.
I don't know what the Tigers doing right now. They as
None.
let's just say Lions, bro.
Going Lions?
Gotta be Lions.
Yeah.
We going Lions, bro.
We still need this same heat from last year to get doubled up. Like, we need this energy. I need them to know I'm believing in them right now.
Yeah.
We need them next year. See, the Pistons, they ass got a little time.
What we need to do with the
We
Pistons?
gave up. We gave up. We ain't waiting, nigga.
They ass got a little time. They like to make bold ass decisions. Hey, Joe Dumars still be hanging around there?
I ain't seen Joe. Joe, you seen Joe?
That's gonna be one of my questions.
Do he
Like,
still be hanging around there?
I don't know,
I
man.
think he need to get the fuck on if he do.
He said he need to get the fuck out.
I think he need to manage the field house and all them little niggas running around there.
Look, Joe D. Phil.
He like to not pick Carmelo Anthony and shit like that. I never let that go.
Man,
I
I never let that go, bro.
Nobody have, Joe.
I never let it go, bro.
We looking at old draft picks. Everybody. Devin.
And there's so many hard niggas that's been in the middle that I don't even like to, you be like, don't even bring that shit up. Like, like, don't even name them niggas.
That's what
that
we on for
we'd
real.
have missed over the years after Carmelo. Like, we already knew he wasn't shit with this shit after that. Like, the nigga picked Darko Milicic. I only know his name because he sucked.
Yeah.
Trash.
That was pretty good pronunciation, wasn't it?
No, that was it.
You know, I be
Shit,
fucked up.
that was
He
it.
trash with the pronunciations. Millisecond.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah,
That's
Darko
what he was.
Millisecond.
I thought his name was pronounced Millisecond, too.
Millisecond. It's
That-
Millisecond.
Dark Hole Millisecond.
So far as Hoopers, we was talking about it a little bit. Start bench cut. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander and Edwards, Luka Doncic.
Start bench cut with them.
Start bench cut with them
That's
three.
a tough
nigga.
3 right there.
As far as but face of the league type, like, you know what I'm saying? Or who you just with.
That's
All right.
tough.
I'm going to start Shea
Ain't no wrong answer.
because he be on his wavy shit, and I'm biased.
Okay.
Yeah.
all right.
He a world tour young nigga. I'm biased. He update money music and shit like that. I fuck with that.
Okay.
I'm going with Shea, and he hard. And he whooped Debo ass.
Right. 30 points a game.
But, hey, Edwards, he a young black man.
From your
Black
from
man.
your second, you know what I'm saying, from your way. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm going to send Luke on the airplane. Go take over that shit over there. Fuck out of our league.
yeah.
That's what I'm going to do. You good,
Star
brother.
bench,
You
get out
good,
the
brother,
league,
but the
nigga.
championship here don't mean nothing to your cousins. Like a nigga like Jokic, just go play with horses and shit after you win the championship. Happy as hell drinking vodka. Like,
know
man,
what
stop
I'm
fucking playing, bro. Go post
Turn
some
up.
ace of
So,
spades.
yeah, go turn up, bro.
You feel what I'm saying? Go pay Sexy Red. You know?
Hey,
Nigga ain't no
Support the
shit.
hood.
He ain't no
Support the
shit. He
culture.
like championship? What the fuck?
he's not gonna win a championship and go play with some horses.
Niggas.
Nah, for real, dog. That's why I said that on a couple episodes, like, bro, y'all paying all these foreigners, it's taking that back to them, taking that back over the water.
Man,
They ain't
back
putting
to
no
the
money in the
city,
hood,
bro.
nothing.
They're like, some guy named GZ is here. GZ. They keep saying he's big. Who the fuck is GZ?
Jay-Z, Beyonce.
I know Beyonce. She's voluptuous.
Beyonce's husband. Yeah. But so, like, long story short, bro, I feel like a lot of the cats, you know what I'm saying, young cats, they either, you know, rapping, hooping, probably doing both. So if you had to, like, just say one thing to one of our youngest watching, you know what I'm saying, that's like, whether it's to get them over the hump or whatever the case, what you saying to that that's like, you know, that need that little talk? Like what's your pep talk type shit?
I'm going to tell you two different things. One, you say young nigga, right?
Yeah, high school, college type shit.
High school, college?
Yeah.
The first thing, if you smart, like, I'm talking about, like, really smart, like, not dumb smart, but smart, not dumb. You feel what I'm saying? Shit, I just said shit that ain't mean nothing because I'm dumb. But if you smart, because I'm in it, get out. You feel what I'm saying? Don't do this shit. Do some other shit like that's not entertaining. Because just to be entertaining, this shit is just about entertaining shit. So it's just like, it's shit you could do in the world. Like, put some work on this shit. Like, some tangible shit we could touch, we could see. Like, make some shit exist that don't exist. Add some shit to the world. Try to invent some shit. Don't nobody invent nothing no more. They get killed before shit get patented. It's hard to hear you now. Right. Just do like the one little nigga that's making water engines and shit. He go live and make all his shit. Keep Instagram videos going. Like, make some shit, invent some shit. But if you like, fuck what you talking about, Sam. You so fucking hard at this shit. I gotta fuck you up when I get older. Like, I've been knew I'm gonna do this shit. I'm gonna be better than you. Be better than me. That's all I'm saying. Like, kill me. Like, come for me. Like, fuck everybody else in the world. Them niggas all right. Come for me. Like, be better than me. That's all I'm saying. Jump off my shoulders because I ain't shit. So, and these niggas really ain't shit. So I'm like, I ain't shit. So, like, you can really do something in this shit if you really want to try. Like, but you got to do it. Don't half-ass this shit. Don't be like, no, I think I still want to. No, ain't no fucking backup plan. Your mama and your daddy telling you plan B. Your teacher telling you plan B. Fuck all the plan Bs. That shit is for the next day after you have sex without a condom. You keep your plan A going. You know what I'm saying? And stick to that shit no matter what nobody say. They don't know. They can't see your vision, bro. Mm-hmm. They don't sleep with you at night. Like, they can't dream what you dream, bro. So if you really you see yourself doing this shit, like this shit is in your eyes, the back of your head, like I can see myself standing right here being this, go there. Go try to, like, put yourself in that cookie cutter shit in your brain because it can happen. Like, do that shit.
Real shit, bro. Appreciate that, dog. Yeah. And hard work, bro. Cause he up here acting like he ain't working hard at this shit. You working hard
as hell, bro. I don't go I go to the studio, bro, and I rap all day and night. I go back home 7, 8 in the morning, bro. I stay in Georgia, bro. I got a girl. She look all right. All that shit, like, for real. Like,
hey, I'm talking about me.
I be gone. Like, she look straight, bro. Like, I be gone, though. Like, I don't be at home. Like, I be like.
So that's what
I had nights by myself about this shit, bro, because we trying to go somewhere. You know what I'm saying? I got to be where this shit supposed to be, you know? So, like, nigga, you got to make sacrifices. Nigga, you ain't going to be able to do everything you want to do. Nigga, do what you got to do so everybody else can do what they want to do if you the one. Because if you the one, you don't get no choice in this shit. Right. You got to make sure everybody else doing what they want to do. Yeah, so you ain't got to just feel crazy because, damn, I can't. You know? You got to do what you got to do so the women and children can do what they want to do. If you a nigga, unless you was just like a irresponsible ass, running away ass, unaccountability ass, lame ass, all for yourself ass nigga, get it for yourself and then die. But other than that, nigga, do what you got to do so everybody else can do what they want to do.
Hey, man. Ain't no better way to say it than that, man.
Real, that's real shit.
So all the hopers, rappers, you know what I'm saying, entrepreneurs, whatever you doing, do that shit, bro. And do that shit for your family, man. So, shit, any final words, my nigga?
No, signing off, man. I appreciate you for coming, bro. Dropping gems, man.
We got to clap it up for him for pulling up, bro. That was
appreciate y'all having me. I'm clapping up for y'all having me, man.
Bro. So, you know, once you pull up, you can pull up whenever now. Come talk shit. You want to talk about the championship, whatever happening on, pull up. We're going to talk sports, bro.
Bet.
My dog, man. Hey, we got Sammy Shabazz and the gang, man. Hey, we out of here, man. Athlazon, no blood, no foul. Thanks for watching. Yes, sir.
You sure you wonder where the crime? No blood, no fire. Hey, count the baby in the fire. Hey, blood is thicker than water. Well, I'm a splash brother, my jumper is agua. They pass me the rock at the end of the quarter, cause I am a bucket, step back from the corner.